Alright, in that case, I'm gonna just do an on-stream announcement and then we'll get you live, alright? Yeah, in the meantime, I'll do the stream announcement, so... Alright, welcome back to YeGA. We're now almost ready to put the next runner back on live. So we're still on the short run block, so the next runner is going to do 2 back-to-back runs again. So it's gonna be Riffin doing Noid 2 Game of the Year edition. And then directly afterwards is gonna be Super Meat Boy. Back to back by the same runner. And we're gonna finish out the short run block with VVVVVV by Auruk and Sonic R by Nimpod. So that's gonna be the short run block, which I'm gonna be restreaming. After that, I will be heading.
I'm Rhythm. This is YeGA1 2 Game of the Year edition, which is slightly different from the original version, which you'll see in a bit. But I'm gonna just start the run in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So this is a fan game. Oops. Let's start. So YeGA1 2 is a fan game made for Game Jam. It is a sort of fan sequel to the original Noid for the NES. And yeah, it was made in a month, and it was originally made to somewhat resemble old PS1 games. But ever since then, the game got a sort of re-release with a bunch of code rewritten, and new graphics and everything. So I'm using the remaster mode, which just makes the game look less blurry. It unlocks 16:9 aspect ratio and stuff like that. But yeah, this version added a bunch of quality of life updates. And yeah, so we'll be running that. And also, due to the whole movement code being rewritten, it allowed some interesting stuff, which you'll see. So the first level, which kind of went by quick, was the New York. It was like directly taken from the original YeGA1 game for the NES. And now we're in the Noid Void, and we're heading on over to the factory, Playing Factory, where we will do the first glitch of the run. So there's 3 levels in this game. There's the factory, there's the Domino Dungeon, and there's Plazanet. We'll be doing none of those, because doing levels is for losers. Instead, what we will do is first do a tether boost here. So by letting go of grapple and jumping at the same time, you basically get a little boost. So we're able to get over that a bit quicker. Now, as we're swinging around, let me explain the checkpoint mechanics in this game. So the game basically gives you a checkpoint on every frame you're on the ground, except if you're really close to the ledge or a wall, like here. So I should still not have a checkpoint saved here. And we'll use this to talk to Greg here. Oops. Okay, yeah, as you can see, my checkpoint didn't save, but I missed actually talking to Greg. So we'll need to do that again, that's fine. So I'll be doing a glitch called text storage. So basically what that is when you talk to an NPC, you're usually locked in place. But if you talk to an NPC midair, obviously you're gonna fall. And we're gonna fall and fall and die. Like this. And it didn't save it. Okay, so as you could see there, I missed or I jumped, I wasn't right next to the wall, so my checkpoint got updated. But yeah, now we have text search, so you can move around with text on the screen, which is really pleasant to look at because it covers up most of the screen, but that's what you have to deal with to go fast. And in the game, you usually advance text with space, which is also the same key as jump. But you can notice I'm not advancing it while jumping. That's because of the rewrite of the movement code. Basically, you can't do two actions at the same time anymore. So if I'm holding down the use button, then that also advances text. So by holding it down, I'm not able to advance text with any other button. So we just grab text storage and leave the level. Now we're gonna advance it to the last line because the game still assumes that I am talking to Greg, and anytime you leave a conversation, the game puts you in a standstill state for 1 frame. And for some reason, if you do that above a moving platform, it has some weird effects. We're gonna open up the pizza box to Plazanet, which the pizza box itself is a moving platform. We're gonna cancel it above the lid, and now we're in the final area of the game. So yeah, that was the major glitch that allows us to skip all 3 levels. And yeah, we're gonna be heading to the final boss now. There's not much really to say here. I think I've explained everything there was to explain. By the way, you should play this game. This game is actually really fun, even though like if you can get past behind the good meme game with the Noid pizza and stuff. The game is actually really fun, and it's free to download on Noid.pizza. You should do that. And now we're gonna fight Mike Hatsune. Has some really good dialogue, which unfortunately I'm skipping for speed. Alright, so this is, as another runner put it, this is sort of like a reverse Bowser, where instead of throwing Bowser into bombs, you throw bombs into Bowser. Except the bombs are actually Domino's dice. So this fight is mostly broken up into 2 phases. There's the attack phase where you actually throw dice at Mike, and there's the avoidance phase where you avoid blue squares. The blue squares, as you can see, shock you, so getting hit by one of those is no bueno. And I believe you need to hit him 7 times to finish the fight, so that was 3. Oh, also I should mention the positions in which the dice spawn in this fight is completely RNG, and it is the only RNG in the run, so right at the end, very fun. Getting some good dice though. And timing is when timing stops when I skip the last text box, so I'll call it out. There are 2 dice. Alright, that's a pretty good mic. Okay, so get ready on time. And time. Oh yeah, you can dab in this game. Yeah, that was YeGA1 too. And if you're ready,
I just want to quickly point out that you got it exactly on estimate. Exact. Okay,
Nice.
0.1, but that might be missplitting. So, great run, perfectly on estimate.
Nice.
Amazing.
That's that would be because of the.
Also, I'm really loud on the restream. 1 second. All right, I just made myself a little bit quiet on Discord. Sorry about that. Sorry for ear raping everyone.
Alright.
Alright, so
Are we ready to just move on to Meat Boy?
yes, just give me 1 second. Just have to update something quickly. If you want to talk about this game quickly, then go. So I just need to set up some quick stuff.
I mean, there isn't much to talk about unless you mean Meat Boy. But I mean, I'll just talk about that during the run. I think it'd be easier to explain as stuff happens.
Alright.
Like everyone knows
Well,
Meat Boy, right?
Alright, yeah, I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Right.
Alright, well, in that case, let's switch over to the break screen quickly while we get Super Meat Boy set up, and then we'll be back. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Just waiting for the monitor now. Give me a sec. Give me 1 second.